Hey Forest North, it's Miss Fournier here to show you how to use MackinVIA, which is our platform to read ebooks or electronic books here at school. So they're books that you can read on your computer, either at home or here at school. So to access MackinVIA, first of all, you're going to go to your class link. So I'm going to log in to my own class link. Yours might look a little bit different than mine because I'm a teacher, but I know that we have the same folder right here. It's called Library Resources. It starts with an L for library. You're going to click on that, and then this beautiful rainbow pinwheel is MackinVIA. MackinVIA is where we have all of our ebooks. You're going to click MackinVIA. Now the cool thing about it is that it should just go ahead and log you right in. Because you're already logged into ClassLink, it understands that you are a Forest North student, so you don't have to prove it with your S number. You're already logged in. The way you can check and make sure that you're logged in is up at the top. See how mine says Welcome Kristen? That's my first name. Yours will say Welcome your name. So that's the first thing you can do. Next thing that I want to show you on MackinVIA is this search bar. Right here is where you can search if you have a specific book in mind or if you're just looking up to see what we have about a certain thing. So the first thing that I want to show you is I love this book called Shining Star. I'm going to use that as my example. Here it is, Shining Star, the Anna May Wong story. I'm thinking a lot about Anna May Wong right now because I just read an article the other day that she is the first Chinese American woman to be featured in our money. So she has a quarter coming out this year. She's the fourth woman to be featured on a quarter. So I just want to read this book about her before I use her quarter in my wallet. So what you could do right now is click Open Now. You can open up, read the book. If this is a book you think you're just going to use for a little bit, it's a fine way to use it. Just go ahead and hit Open Now. I don't want this open, so I'm going to click here to close it. There we go. And then when I want to go to the next page, I'm going to hit the right arrow key to go this way. And you see it just goes through the pages. Here's her. She was a movie star. So here's her growing up, falling in love with movies, becoming a movie star. Now, whenever I'm done with it, I can click close right here, this X. Well, that didn't work like I expected. I'm going to click up here, these three lines, back to menu, close the book. There we go, done. Now you might have noticed before we read it, it said available 1-to-1 ebook, 1 of 1. So that means there's one copy available and that one copy is available right now. If it said 0 of 1, that would mean that the one copy we have is not available right now. Somebody else checked it out. If you're ever reading like, oh sorry, I dropped my notes. If you're ever reading a chapter book, here's a chapter book that I am reading right now. It's a Bluebonnet book. Here it is. Right here I can see Amari and the Night Brothers, available 0 of 4 ebooks. So if that's the case, that means there's 4 of them, but they are all 4 being read by 4 other people right now. So what you can do right here is click Request so that you can get on the waiting list for it, and when it's ready for you, it'll send you an email to your Round Rock ISD school Gmail account saying, hey, that book that you requested on MackinVIA is ready. Log in and you can read it now. So that's good too. I want to show you something else. I'm going to go back to Shining Star because Amari was not available. Another thing I can do, if I think that this is a book I'm going to need for a few days, instead of just opening now, I'm going to hit checkout. That means I'm going to put it on my account. It's mine. Look now, it says return. It's mine for the next 6 days. Nobody else can read it but me in case I need it tomorrow. That's how I do it. I advise teachers to use that too if it's a read aloud you're going to keep using. Now let's say that I'm reading it and I get through a few pages and your teacher says, it's time to go to lunch. This up here that I clicked before, or you can see it right here as well, this is a bookmark. So that will hold your space in your book. So if I close it now, let me close this book, back to menu, close book, and then go away, come back after lunch, open it, it should go back to that same page that we were just on. Check it out. It worked. Great. So I highly recommend a bookmark. Now, I don't want to keep this book from anybody, so I'm going to turn it back in. Let's look at that. I'm going to do right here and click return. There we go. Now it's available again. I want to show you one more thing too. Sometimes you might not know what you want to check out. So let's say I really like unicorns, which is true. If I'm searching, I see, okay, there's 118 books about unicorns. I'm going to put 50 on a page. I'm going to start scrolling through these. I see available 1 of 1, available 1 of 1, available 0 of 1. If I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to see these books that I can't read. Only show me the ones that I can read right now. You can do something called a filter. It's just like how you do a filter on a picture. But it's up over here on the left. All these filters are right here. I'm going to click the filter that says available. So that way, remember it was 115 books. Now up here, it's only 109. So it took away the ones that were already checked out. So that way I can find specifically just one that I want to see right now. As always, if you have any other questions about MackinVIA or if you need help logging on, please let me know. Help me out. Send me an email. Come stop by the library, and I'm happy to walk you through it. In the meantime, happy reading, Eagles!